Today I fucked up in a sex shop with my dad. This happened many years ago, but is one of my favorite stories. When I was 17, I went to Ireland with my parents. We were there over my birthday, and I decided I wanted to get my nose pierced to celebrate. My mom and dad asked the hotel concierge where we could get it done. They recommended a place, and off we went. As soon as we walked in the door, we realized it was a sex shop. We were surrounded by hardcore fetish gear, toys, and porno DVDs. But a worker greeted us brightly and confirmed that they indeed did piercings in the back. My parents were permissive and liberal when I was a kid, so they just kind of shrugged, giggled with me, and let the guy lead us through to the back. A heavily tattooed, outrageously attractive woman pierced my nose, and although I did not yet know I was a lesbian, I was certainly interested in the way she apologized for the pain by saying, "Sorry sugar," in her lovely Irish accent. Piercing complete and a bit woozy, I walked back into the sex shop to find my parents, and spotted my dad standing in front of a wall of dildos. Checking out the dildos? I joked, but to my dismay the man who turned to face me was not, in fact, my father. This poor random Irish guy took a look at me and said uncomfortably, "I'm just looking around." Keep in mind that although I was 17, I am 4'11" and looked about 12, so from this man's perspective an actual child had just interrupted his sex toy browsing to question him about his behavior. Mortified, I threw up my hands and said what came to mind first, the most situationally absurd sentence of my life: "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I thought you were my father." As the man's face contorted in horror, the implication of what I had just said hit me, and I fled. I found my parents and shooed them out of the store. I told them what had just happened and they laughed all the way back to the hotel. Doctor, my parents accidentally took me to a sex shop to get my nose pierced. I jokingly asked a man I thought was my father about browsing dildos. The man was not my father and I apologized by implying that my father and I were shopping for sex toys together. Edit. Wow. Thanks for all the awards. I'm glad this silly story made you all laugh. This could have gone wrong in so many ways. I know. She could have gotten a piercing infection in a foreign country. I have no idea why this reminded me of my sister's story, but it did. So here's a little gem for you. My sister was in high school, I would say 15 to 16 years old. Her and my mom went clothes shopping. I might add my sister is very intelligent but can really daydream / get distracted in thought. Any woozle, she had been trying on pants for an hour or something in the changing room. Then they went shoe shopping. She finds a pair that she wants to try on finally, and there's a man in his early 20s in the same aisle looking at shoes. Well, her brain was stuck in trying on pants mode and she just so nonchalantly took her pants off right there in the shoe aisle. My mom was so in shock she just stood there and stared at her for a while. Then it all hit her at once. She was in her underwear just standing in the middle of a shoe store with a young man beet red staring at her and mum mouth agape just staring at her. She turned about 17 shades of red, threw her pants back on and sprinted out of the store with my mom howling in laughter in tow. This made me laugh so much. Bet you didn't laugh as much as the dad. They seemed like a cool family. The way you described the shop sounds like Miss Fantasia on South William Street in Dublin. I got a piercing there too many years ago. Edit. Mrs. to Miss. WTF is Reddit. Sex shop with tattoos in the back and dildos in a corner. Know that place. Man browsing the dildo section. I guess my fetishes aren't that outrageous after all. Today I fucked up by almost dying. I'm pretty sure sucking dick saved my life though. I almost died Liz Lemon style, choking alone in my apartment. Easily one of the scariest moments ever. I was talking to a friend on the phone and eating a burger recently. My friend, B, said something funny and he's pretty talkative. I wanted to get a quick response in, like a couple words that didn't even matter. Something like, "I know, right? Exclamation mark. So I swallowed and went to talk. Only no words came out. I wasn't even really coughing. It was lodged solidly in my throat, and the more I struggled the further down it slid. Slowly he noticed and asked if I was choking, and I couldn't respond, so I just kind of coughed into the phone to confirm it. He tried to call 911 but lives in another state that will not connect you to another state's emergency services, so it wasn't going to be quick enough. And Terry's like multiple locked doors for them to get through before they even get to me anyway. I was going to die. Started not being able to stand and started getting tunnel vision. I had tears and snot streaming down my face into my open mouth and didn't even care. I shoved my entire hand down my throat and nothing. Remember how I said I wasn't coughing and it was sitting in my throat? I had to actually make myself cough to move it at all. And then as I randomly started thinking of irrelevant things, I was losing consciousness and my focus was fading. I remembered this thing my ex liked when I'd go down on him. I had learned how to utilize my throat muscles in interesting ways. So with my last ounce of energy I manipulated my throat muscles and forced them to shove the food back up. I threw up a golf ball-sized chunk of food right into my hands and stared at it. Why was it so big? Did I not chew at all? Before I threw it away and collected myself, I sat there stunned for like 5 minutes while B frantically begged me to tell him I was okay. I finally burst out laughing in relief and confirmed what was happening. Then I told him what I did to save myself and we both cracked up. But holy shit man, next time I might not be so lucky. Too long didn't read, I almost died. I gotta learn the self-Heimlich, I guess. This is why women live longer than men. I guess men need to start sucking dick then. Bro, I swear I'm not gay, but can I suck your dick just in case I'm choking someday? No homo, I swear. I saw this post on Reddit. Improvise, adapt, overcome. You can call 911 if you're choking alone. 1. Turn your location services on and dial 911. 2. Turn the call on speaker and leave the keypad. 3. Attempt to perform the self-Heimlich. With 911 on the line, they will attempt silent call procedures to determine how to assist you. This often includes asking the caller to press a corresponding number to indicate your need. Take a second between Heimlich attempts to press the responding key. 911 operators are trained to handle silent calls. You do have options. Self-Heimlich instructions. 1. Make a fist with one hand. Place the thumb of that hand below your rib cage and above your navel. G. 2. Grasp your fist with your other hand. Press your fist forcibly into the upper abdominal area with a quick upward movement. You can also lean over a table edge, chair, or railing. Quickly thrust your upper belly area, upper abdomen, against the edge. Edit, typo. Not to be Debbie Downer, but depending on where you are this might not work. Not to say calling 911 isn't always the right thing, it is, but not all areas have great alley or other tracking data. I'd say we don't get location info on about a third of our calls. I guess no real point to this other than to say we desperately need to update 911 technology so that people who aren't good at deep throating don't die alone choking on a hamburger. Today I fucked up by being the only one to watch my SO live streams, and now I have to take the secret to the grave. So about 2 weeks ago my SO started live streaming on Twitch and then was very disappointed when he had 0 views. I myself don't play video games or know anything about Twitch, so I just said sorry and I sympathized. Then I got the idea to look into it and see if maybe I can find a way to support him. I created a Twitch account and started watching all of live stream and even commented a couple of times. This made him so happy. He came running into the room to tell me all about it. He has no idea it's me. He now gets so excited to play and stream because he believes that even though he only has one person watching, that is one person that believes in him. COVID has been really hard on all of us, and this is the first time that I have seen him this excited in like a long time. Now I feel like there is no way I can tell him it's me. Fuck, I feel awful. I had good intentions and now I feel like I am hiding something from him, and I am scared that he will be so disappointed to find out that this one fan was me all along. Too long didn't read, I tried being a supportive partner and now I am forced to keep it a secret from my SO because of the fear of disappointing him. Edit, guys. You are all amazing humans. 3 He is so excited but trying to play it cool, hahaha. He is like, I have never had these many comments. I'd how to keep up with the chat, lol. You guys are so sweet and this is honestly the best day of 2020 for the both of us. Thanks for all of the awards and for supporting my SO3. Edit, guys, I might have to come clean to him. We had a secret together, Reddit, but some are commenting about it on his chat. Frown. /update. Hi guys. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support and kind words. I was not expecting this to get this big like at all. 3 So after he finished streaming last night I came clean, I showed him the post and he was very moved by it and at a loss for words. We stayed up until 4 AM reading all of you guys' comments. Beyond grateful to all of you. Both a day I fucked up humans. 3 I know some of you guys were asking for his link. Here it is, twitch.tv/gullygunst. If you stop by, tell him I said hello. 3 He is streaming right now. Can I get in on the secret watch party we're organizing for him? What's the stream? Hey, hope you see this. I'd advise telling him something pretty simple as soon as possible. First, be honest. Tell him about you, this post, everything. And then tell him this: if they come, that's probably because of this post. Anyone that stays, that's all him. Nobody gets recognized without either help or getting crazy lucky. That's just how the internet works. But to keep an audience and to grow that audience requires something. Talent, energy, skill, whatever it is. Anyone that comes back for more is coming back for him. Don't expect everyone that pops in over the next few weeks to come back again and again. Most of them won't. But any that do will be staying for him, not just because a post said it'd be nice. This is great advice. I had no idea that my post was going to blow up and I am very thankful for the support. But yeah, I feel like it's time to come clean. He is so happy right now that I feel like he might take it well. 3 If my SO did something this thoughtful I'd probably cry. Not sad cry, but that happy I can't believe this cry. Can somebody please tell me what the hell does SO means? Sister/Orphan? Shout out. The only thing left to do is DM me his Twitch. I'll follow him. I can keep a secret. Edit, thanks for the awards and all. First time experiencing anything like this. Gullygunst is his Twitch. Feels good to see what this snowballed into. Sort by new wins again.